Thank you, Anne. Go ahead and call this meeting to order. If you'd like to join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, good morning. First thing, just to let you know, the 10 o'clock appointment, Carla Bossi, County Attorney, CSO Colt, funds allocation to citizens boarding Rocky Acres horses, discussion and decision is canceled. That's been settled, it seems. So with that, our agendas do state that public comment period will be at the beginning of each meeting. So even though it's not on the agenda, we will still take public comment. We do follow the Broadwater County open meeting policy, also known as the civility policy. We follow Robert's Rules of Order. The purpose of this policy is to open Broadwater County public meetings to all county citizens. We realize we have a fiscal and fiduciary responsibility to conduct county business as efficiently as possible for all Broadwater County residents. Commission meetings are recorded and are on YouTube, so please state your full name prior to any public comment. Any separate conversations need to be removed from the meeting and conducted outside. Outbursts will not be tolerated. Public comment will give each citizen who wishes to speak an initial 3 minutes to do so, and all comments must be directed to the board chairman. So with that, do we have any public comment to start? Public comment?
Merry Christmas.
Oh, that's
Thank
a
you.
good one.
And that
I
is,
do have a question. I was a little confused. I'm a little slow.
and state your name for the record, because we are on
Sarah
YouTube and
Satter.
recorded.
If you're discussing something and a person has a question, can we bring it up at that time because it's connected to what's been brought up in that discussion?
Always. There's been a lot of misinformation about this. We take public comment on any subject prior to the meeting, under public comment. Any item that is on the agenda, we will take public comment on that item at that time. So we take public comment throughout the meetings. So yes, questions, that falls under that as well. All right, anything else? All right. I'm just gonna throw out a couple of quick mail items, and then this was left for you, Franklin. I just grabbed it this morning, and it's just a time card. If you would please sign this under requester, Franklin, so we can go ahead and get that paid. And then we also have extension services agreement. This is our annual agreement with MSU, and they have a 60-40 cost share with counties, specifically Broadwater County, on extension services. The same place as always, Franklin, where it says requester.
Ten.
15, right?
No, it's the
Today's
10th.
the 10th.
Oh, 10.
Jeez, Tom's
Okay, we also have a current time card. You do need to turn those in with signature to get a paycheck. This is from the local emergency planning committee, earthquake initial response guide. And we have a newsletter from NeighborWorks, sheltering Montana families. And then what say you on the extension? We do need a motion to sign that, Franklin. Actually, I'll take that to 10, sorry. If you could
You
do
want
me
those
down
back?
the newsletter, yep, and takes copies of all the mail that comes in. You can keep the yellow sheet, that's yours.
wanted a draft letter on that road to Goose Bay and everything.
All right, can you send it electronically so we can get it on letterhead and also offer edits?
No, that's all I'm doing right there.
Franklin, if this is all you're doing, then we have to read
You
something.
wanted a draft letter, that's what you got.
So you're not gonna work with the commission on this so that we can put it on professional letterhead for the county?
No, I'm not doing any more of it.
Why can't you just send that electronically? It's the pushing of 2 buttons versus the retyping of a letter. All right, I'm not going to accept this in this form at this time. You need to
I'll
work.
tell you what this is. I don't know if any of you were here at the last meeting. We're gonna meet with the BOR and on that Goose Bay campground. Now, they're spending millions of dollars there in that campground, and we feel they should do something with that road. And so at the last meeting, we talked about it, and Commissioner Obert told me to send a draft letter, or make up a draft letter to present to the BOR when they're here or shortly after they leave. So that's what I did. It's just a draft thing there, draw it up. I'm not a secretary. That's it right there. So now that's the reason, that's what's going on right there.
Franklin, you just gave me this letter to retype, to put on letterhead. You just treated me like your secretary. I am your co-commissioner.
Elaine said
The
she was
job,
gonna help me with it.
Franklin,
And listen,
you
I'm
are
talking right now too. I
interrupting. You
told her, I
are
said, I'll call
interrupting.
you, Elaine, and what I come up with. And you said I couldn't come to the other
This
meeting.
meeting is adjourned.
Keep
You are
calling.
acting
Go
like
ahead
a
and call the deputy. Have
child.
the deputy come take me out of here.
All right, I
Good.
will.
So anyway, back to this.
No.
She said I couldn't call Elaine because it violated the open meeting law, which is,
Which is 100% right. You sued the county on open meeting law.
yes.
You are in so far
All-
over your head,
All I'm
Franklin, you
doing
can't
was
even
gonna
see
call her
the
and
top
tell
of
her
the
what my
bottom
idea
line.
was, and she come up
You
with
know
her
what?
idea.
This meeting's adjourned. We will recess until 10:30 to address the buildings. Franklin, if you can't act like an adult, I'm gonna ask you to just,
Well, think
I
back on it.
apologize. This